we basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Holy balls. Donald Trump is going to start spanking everybody involved in this Middle East cluster F, man. I was like, oh man, I don't care about Iran. I don't want them to have nukes, but I don't care about them. This can go sideways real easy. Then I had people in the chat going, hey, shut up, man. You just love Iran. You're owned by the Jews and you love Iran. I'm sitting there going, that doesn't make any sense. No, I just know that this can go completely sideways. No. And then people were messaging me last night. See, idiot, got a peace deal. The 12-day war. Don't you feel stupid now? How's that ceasefire going? The ceasefire is unclear at the moment. Right? This Middle East has always been a sand trap. Always been a sand trap. I don't want Iran to have nukes. I also don't want to get entangled in this mess over here. And now the unclear ceasefire is making Donald Trump nuts. And of course it is. Look at this. So many Israeli airstrikes on Tehran tonight. Iran said no ceasefire unless Israel ends the strikes by 4 a.m. Current time is 4:43 a.m. Not quite sure when the strikes in this video took place exactly. This is from Igor over here. But both sides are saying that the ceasefire is unclear. Israel is saying more Iranian missiles are incoming, and so Israel is sending bombers to Iran. And Donald Trump is sitting there going, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. I don't trust anybody in the Middle East. They all want each other annihilated. I don't think a ceasefire is worth anything in the Middle East. Are you kidding me? And now we're at a situation where Donald Trump has to fight yet again. He's fighting against these two countries fighting each other. And then MAGA is over here. There are people who want Iran. They want U.S. boots on the ground over here. They want regime change. They want us to get more involved. And they're calling the limited strike people woke, right? The people who want just a limited strike are calling the other side woke, right? Everybody's calling woke, right? I'm sitting there going, Donald Trump is going to need everybody's help to get through this. This is a gigantic mess. And he is feeling the stress today. Here he is outside the White House.
That Iran violated the peace agreement and the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Wow. That dude's pissed. And he should be. This is a gigantic mess. Maybe he's just hungry. Maybe he's eating a bunch of crap from McDonald's. Don't do that, by the way. If you need some fuel in you in between workouts, man, you need a quick boost at work, you need a bar, get a Bear Bar from today's sponsor, Bear Bar. For years, I was getting protein bars and protein shakes from my local grocery store thinking they had to be healthy for me. They're in the health and nutrition section, but clearly not. Read those labels. Some people have even found that fast food hamburgers are healthier than some of these protein shakes they're selling us. You can't smell how good this is through the packaging, but this is what I'm all about. Vanilla Bear Bars, boys, they've got other flavors as well. But this is what you thought you were getting when you were picking up those protein bars. This thing's got actual real food inside. You got to flip it around over here. Grass-fed beef protein, grass-fed beef tallow, raw honey and salt, no artificial anything, no mystery additives, real food, minimal ingredients. The Bear Bar is literally just beef protein, tallow, honey, and salt. That's why it tastes so good. It's all actual real food. Inside this bar, you've got 20 grams of clean grass-fed beef protein. And no, it doesn't taste like beef. It tastes like a marshmallow. Light, fluffy texture, not a gut bomb like other protein bars. Naturally sweet, easy on your stomach, and most importantly, it tastes amazing. Bear Bar got it right. High-quality protein bar without all the junk. You got to try it. I even got you a 15% discount and free shipping. Use my code SALTY at getbearbars.com. That's getbearbars.com. Get B-A-R-E bars.com. And that wasn't the only person facing Donald Trump's ire. These two countries weren't the only person. Then he went after AOC. This is crazy how great this is. Truth Social, after annihilating Israel and Iran, says, I'm all fueled up on Bear Bars right now. I got a bunch of clean protein in me, and I'm ready for another fight. Stupid AOC. Damn. Just right off the bat. That's how it starts, Abe. That's how it starts. It's 0 to 60 in like 1.5 seconds. Whoa, give you a whiplash. Oh. More! All right, stupid AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, one of the dumbest people in Congress, is now calling for my impeachment, despite the fact that the crooked and corrupt Democrats have already done that twice before. Stupid AOC, one of the dumbest people in Congress, is the first sentence. It's the first sentence. Yeah, he's done. I love this Trump, by the way. I love this Trump right here. Flamethrower, pissed off, get out of my way. I'm willing and ready to upend tables. The reason for her rantings, all the victories that USA has had under the Trump administration, Democrats aren't used to winning, and they can't stand the concept of our country being successful again. When we examine her test scores, we will find out that she is not qualified for office, but nevertheless far more qualified than Crockett, who is seriously low IQ individual, or Ilhan Omar, who does nothing but complain about our country, yet failed country that she comes from, doesn't even have a government, is drenched in crime and poverty, and is rated the worst in the world. It even, if it even has a rating at all. Holy balls. Oh man, how dare the mouse tell us how to run the United States of America. We're just now coming back from radical left experiment with Sleepy Joe Kamala and the auto pen in charge. What a disaster that was. AOC should be forced to take a cognitive test that I just completed at the Walter Reed Medical Center as part of my physical. As the doctor in charge said, President Trump aced it, meaning I got every question, got every answer right. Instead of her constant complaining, Alexandra should go back home to Queens, where I also brought up, or he was also brought up, and straighten out her filthy, disgusting, crime-ridden streets in the district she represents, and which she never goes to anymore. She better start worrying about her own primary before she thinks about the great Palestinian senator, the great Palestinian senator, crying Chuck Schumer, whose career is definitely on very thin ice. She and the Democrat friends have just hit the lowest polled numbers in congressional history. So go ahead and try impeaching me again. Make my day. Oh my God, this dude is just absolutely on fire. Yeah. Yeah. Let's wrap this Iran thing up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. And then let's get focused on cleaning up Queens, San Francisco, America. All right? We got 20 plus million people in this country who have broken in here. They're here illegally. A lot of them don't want to self-deport, but they want to steal your ID. And we've got to get rid of these people. We've got to get rid of these domestic terrorists in this country. There's a lot of work to get done. So, listen, Trump, I got all the faith in the world in you. I don't trust anybody around you other than Tom Homan. But Godspeed, brother, because you're going to need it. This is a hell of a mess. And stop eating McDonald's. We need you alive, brother. Don't eat McDonald's anymore. That stuff's poison. If you need quick protein, brother, grab yourself a vanilla protein bar from Bear Bars. There you go, boys. Look at that. Is it 14 grams? No, sorry, I got 20 grams of all natural beef protein that tastes delicious. It tastes like a marshmallow and a cloud. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Support the channel. If you want to be kept up to date, whatever the hell's going on over here, hit that subscribe button and make way, because the salt must flow.